my God. That's crazy, isn't it? Look at the actual size.
Fire alarms and that going on.
Severe thunderstorms accompanied by massive hailstorms struck southern and eastern England, following the collapse of an extreme heat dome that briefly broke the UK's record for the highest May temperature in history. A report from the UK's National Meteorological Agency, the Met Office, confirmed that the extreme weather was triggered by massive atmospheric instability after temperatures in Kew Gardens, southwest London, briefly soared to 35.1 degrees Celsius. The sudden encounter between a mass of hot air trapped at the ground and a stream of icy air in the upper atmosphere created a giant cumulonimbus cloud that dropped hailstones onto residential areas. The worst damage was reported in Wiltshire and the surrounding towns of Swindon and Melksham. Local residents described the situation as resembling a war zone as large hailstones rained down on their area at high speed. Wiltshire, the epicenter of the massive hailstorm. Hundreds of glass roofs on conservatories were shattered. Windshields of cars parked in open areas were reportedly cracked and punctured by the impact of hail. Vehicle bodies also suffered severe dents on various sides, Swindon and Melksham. In less than 10 minutes, melting ice combined with heavy rainfall triggered flash flooding. The city's sewers were unable to cope with the sudden influx of water, causing knee-deep water to overflow onto main roads and crippling the engines of dozens of vehicles that dared to pass through. Shrewsbury and the London region. Residents in these areas complained of the sudden change in weather. After days of sweltering heat, the sky suddenly darkened within minutes, followed by a steady clap of thunder, followed by heavy hail. Some residents in the London suburbs described the sound of hail hitting their roofs as terrifying, like a barrage of gunfire. According to climate experts from the Met Office, this phenomenon is a direct consequence of the laws of atmospheric physics. A week before the storm hit, the UK was surrounded by a stable high-pressure system over Western Europe, creating the phenomenon of a heat dome. The continuously sinking and compressed air acted like a lid, trapping the sun's heat and causing temperatures to soar to exceed the historical record of 32.8 degrees Celsius, which had been held between 1922 and 1944. As this high-pressure system began to weaken and shift westward, cold air from the north surged in, cutting off the path of the warm, moist air. This extreme instability triggered a powerful vertical updraft. Raindrops carried upward froze in the sub-zero atmosphere, colliding with each other, increasing the thickness of the ice layer until it became too heavy for the wind to support and fell to earth as hailstones. Scientists confirm that based on climate attribution studies, the intensity of extreme heat waves in May, followed by destructive thunderstorms like this one, is now 3 times more frequent due to the cumulative effects of global greenhouse gas emissions. In addition to damage to private property, the hailstorm and flash floods caused infrastructure disruption across several sectors. Transportation crisis, major highways in southwest England experienced complete gridlock due to sharply reduced visibility and floodwaters covering the pavement. Drivers were forced to pull their vehicles under overpasses to avoid further damage from hailstones. Power line. Disruption. Frequent lightning strikes during the storm damaged several local power transformers. Thousands of homes in Wiltshire and surrounding areas experienced a power outage for several hours before emergency technicians were able to make repairs. Sewer overflow. The floodwaters caused a massive sewage backup in the city's sewerage system. Water laced with sewage overflowed into several residential streets, creating a hygiene risk and forcing city cleaners to work extra hard amidst the pouring rain. The Met Office maintained a yellow weather warning for Wales and much of southern England. People are advised to stay indoors, stay away from glass windows, and ensure their vehicles are garaged or protected whenever possible. The UK Health Service, UKHSA, and humanitarian agencies such as the British Red Cross are also continuing to coordinate to manage this transitional weather period. Although the ice storm brought a significant drop in temperatures, the public is reminded to remain vigilant for the potential for further flooding and the psychological impact of such drastic weather changes. The UK Insurance Association projects that the total value of claims due to this hailstorm will reach millions of pounds, given the massive volume of vehicles and homes that suffered structural damage in rural areas. Based on the latest weather modeling, temperatures across the UK are predicted to continue to cool and return to near normal levels by the end of this week.